What up? What up? What up? What up, everyone? I'm just waiting on Carolina. She's running a few minutes late. Um, but we're gonna be talking about some things today. Just waiting for her. I'll put this up on the screen in the meantime, though. I think she thought she had a few extra minutes. So just waiting. Yo, what's up, Rob? Yeah, this happened about 5 or 6 days ago. We're kind of just waiting on Carolina. She's running a few minutes behind. Um, that's all I'm waiting on. Trying to just see who's all in here. We got yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button before Carolina gets here. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Um, so make sure you guys sign up to my Discord channel too, because I put the notification in Discord right before we started. So that way, if you join, you'll get the notification. You don't have to wait on that YouTube notification whether you get it or not. So I put the Discord link down below. I'm using Discord in case you guys have got to send me something. If you don't email me, you can put it in the Discord channel there. Yeah, I do check Discord. Like, I don't know if you guys see it, but right now I've got like notifications coming in here. I'm on David New York's, Chuck Bronson. That's how I get a lot of the notifications and stuff start. Um, says invalid link. It shouldn't be invalid. That should not be invalid. Let me put it in. Hang on a second. I'll check for you guys right now. It's only a 7-day link. It can't be right. Hey, double ups. I'm getting a lot of feedback. So just behave. Yeah, you got to unblock Nightbot. Nightbot comes through constantly. Let's see. Um, see. Do. What is trying to find my settings? So if I was to share this with you guys, so if I hit invite friend, okay, here we go. All right, so just making sure. What's up, True North Transparency? I'm just waiting for Carolina to show up. I got the link to, if you guys join my, I put the link right there, guys. That should be the accurate link to night to Discord. Oh yeah, it's different. It is a different link. Okay, I have to go in there and fix Nightbot. Um, yeah, I'm getting all kinds of little ding ding dings over there. I got it. Dubs dashboard commands. Let me go here to Discord. Discord. There you are. Edit. Put the right one in there. Okay. All right, I just saved it. So now, if hey, what's up, Josephine? So now, if you put Discord in there, oops, I hit the wrong button. Discord. All right. Somebody try that link. Join my Discord. It should pop up. That should be that link right there. Click that link right there. Join my Discord. That way, when I share the Discord message, you got Liberty Blair. What's going on? I'm just waiting for the chat to fill up. You guys can kind of see what we're going to be talking about on the screen right there. I'm just kind of waiting for Carolina to get here. She's on her way to join me. Let me pump that up a little bit so you guys can see that. And just so you guys know, we actually had a Second Amendment activist die at our unalived in our county jail. So 8th one this year, but we're going to be getting into that here as soon as Carolina shows up, because she's covered a lot of videos on it. But I will cover it. I will recognize everybody that's coming in. Jugglasses, Kersey One, Rob Weedman, Let's OTVO as always. And thank you for that donation earlier today. Let's OTVO, appreciate it. Came through on PayPal. Appreciate it. Big donator, guys. You guys, if you guys could just even chip in a little bit compared to that guy, you guys would be even extra awesome than you already are. Got Dub Wubs in here. True North Transparency, Age Go, Josephine Pascoli, Liberty Blair, Slip Your Punches, Chad Ryan. So I appreciate all you guys coming in and supporting the channel. Yeah, do me a favor, guys. You see the Discord link? Click on the Discord link, join my channel, so that way every time I put something in there, you guys get the notification, especially when I go live. Bot RX and Nightbot they're about 5 minutes behind when the channel starts. So I always try to get the channel started and get that going. So that way you guys never miss out on anything. Like I said, I'm just waiting on Carolina, guys. So she's just, but I just wanted to show you guys this article real quick. It happened. He got booked in. His name is Mason Yancey. For those of you guys who don't know who he is, let's see. I'm just kind of waiting on, like I said, Carolina to show up. These are all the Discord notifications I'm getting right here on my phone, guys. So it keeps you. See? So it says a wild Dubwubs appeared today at 2:49. CG joined the party. So I could say hi to all you guys. You guys can leave me messages. So if it's something that you can't get a hold of me through email or something, you guys can do that in the chat right there if I'm not live. Salt Shaker, welcome to the channel. So I that's right there. And just to show you, this guy is actually pretty close to CJ Grisham. CJ's been kind of rallying. I'm going to share this just to kind of. Here, I'll play a quick video while we're waiting on Carolina.
What's your name and badge number? I want to inform the people of their rights and what they're capable of if they did.
Now, like I said, while we're waiting on Carolina, just to let you guys know who that is, that's Philip Turner, who made case law against the Fort Worth PD in the 2017 case of Philip Turner versus Driver here in the Fifth Circuit. H Go, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, we're just waiting on Carolina. She was on her way back from the store. She was already supposed to be online. I told her I was letting the room fill up while we going over. So I'm just kind of let you guys like getting at it. Now, while we're waiting on Carolina, did you guys, what's going on, Ian Cope Dog? So did you guys hear that? He straight up said You know, we're detaining till we figure out there's no suspicion of any crime whatsoever. That's right. Corruption's going to keep happening if we allow it. Y'all need to fight back. And how do you fight back? Pulling up that little thing right there. By the way, when I go out into the field, I'm going to be able to go out into the field a little longer now. This is a battery pack I just got. My sister just sent me. Look how thick that battery pack is. That thing is literally the size of my iPhone. I mean, literally, look at this. It's at 100% right there. Now I can be out there a lot longer than just an hour or two at a time. So right there, guys. Thank my sister for that one. She's got me this big old. This battery pack is literally heavier than my phone. So, but yeah, this thing will keep me. Got other ports to charge. So I may be going out tonight. I mean, tonight's Saturday. I may be going out. I'm just doing this live stream to kind of kick off a show here. Kind of show you guys, you know, a little bit of what I'm doing. You know, she's supposed to be here at 3. Let's see if King Bluto in the house. Like I said, guys, I need your guys' help more than anything. If you guys will donate, I got the links down below. You guys, I'm gonna hit commands. It'll pop up all the pay links and stuff like that. If you guys want to help, $1, $3, $5, $10. I'm not asking for much. Just asking for a little help to get me by, guys. Exclamation beer. Yeah, I wish there was a beer in there, man. But you know, I need your guys' help while I'm doing. Oh, by the way, I am going to be on, for everybody's listening, I am going to be on the vigilance committee on Monday at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. I haven't posted that on the community page yet. So Cliff Williams is going to feature my videos on my channel over there on his channel. Do fit. How you doing, buddy? What's up, Jim? So I'm gonna be over there on Monday. I've got court Tuesday. Jeff hates pigs in the house. And I don't know where Carolina is, but she's the one with all the videos of the Tarrant County Jail that she's covered. So that's why I'm covering this. But this is how bad these pigs are in Fort Worth. They're getting worse and worse and worse. So let me play this real quick.
They develop a culture, family, like a unit.
And just so you guys coming in don't know what we're doing today or talking about, we're actually talking about an activist that was unalived at our jail just within the last week or so. Rami's in the house. So, hey, Rami, just to let you know, buddy, I know I didn't tell you this on the phone earlier. My sister got me a big old battery pack, size of my own iPhone. So, yeah, it's like literally the same size, if not bigger. So I will be out there longer than 1 hour at a time to film. Miss Constitutional Rights, how are you? Wow, there's 41 of you guys in here today. I appreciate that, everybody. Do me a favor, guys. Join my Discord channel that's up on there. That way you always get my notifications when we go live. I will be going live later tonight. I'm probably going to go over the stockyard area and film for, now that I got the battery pack, I can go for a few hours. I don't have to just stop at 1 hour or an hour and a half or whatever long I usually last over there. This will allow me to go a lot longer. So any help you guys can give me, that would appreciate it. Man, Carolina, where are you? It's 3 o'clock. I'm over here stalling a little bit. But here, I'll read this article. I'll go into this article a little bit. So a 31-year-old man died at Tarrant County. You know what, guys? I'm not going to bore you with that. Hang on. I had this up. Hold on. I don't know where it went or why I took it down, but let's see. So is this the video right here? I think this is the video. Here, share this tab.
New questions.
Okay, guys. Sorry, just trying to look at this real quick. All right. CFW, there she is. Carolina, I emailed the link to your phone. Or to your email, I'm sorry. I sent it to your email. Jody Shiloh in the house. Carolina's here. Finally. We got Brownie. We got a Brownie in the house. That's funny. Simon Says. So I think I know who Simon Says is. But it's in your email, Carolina. Check your email. I've been sitting here holding, like, stalling, waiting for you. But I will play this for
Tonight,
you guys.
after another inmate died in custody at the Tarrant County Jail, the 8th this year. The latest person was known as a Second Amendment activist. WFAA's Scoop Jefferson talked with one of his fellow activists who is demanding answers.
As word spread about the latest in-custody death at the Tarrant County Jail.
Got to be someone else. It's not our Mason. There's no way he's dead.
Civil rights attorney C.J. Grisham learned it involved a fellow activist, Mason Yancey. The 31-year-old helped Grisham start Open Carry Texas, dedicated to the safe and legal carry of firearms.
This guy that I walked with, that walked with me, he's no longer here.
The sheriff's office says Grapevine police transferred Yancey to the Tarrant County Jail after arresting him for possession of narcotics and drug paraphernalia on Christmas Eve. 3 days later, Yancey experienced a medical emergency while in custody and passed away.
What's your biggest question right now, CJ?
Why is this continuing to happen?
A statement from Sheriff Bill Wayburn explains Yancey disclosed a long history of medical issues. He was scheduled for a medical and mental health evaluation and placed on detox protocol. The sheriff says when Yancey suffered that medical emergency, detention officers and JPS medical staff immediately began administering life-saving treatment. During our interview, Grisham shared why activists have put out an all call for the first Tarrant County Commissioners meeting of the new year.
What do you say to our community about January 14th?
I think the community needs to come in and demand accountability.
Yancey's family plans to demand accountability too. Several agencies are investigating his in-custody death, including the Attorney General's office. In Tarrant County, I'm Scoop Jefferson.
So do you want to know, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, Carolina.
The real reason why he died, we already got to all this. The real reason why, see, these guys are so non-transparent. I have been fighting these people for 2 years. For 2 years, I've been fighting these people. I speak at the city council meetings. Shut up, dog. I make videos about it. And this guy did not die because of a medical emergency. Well, yeah, he died of a medical emergency, but you want to know what the medical emergency was? And you're going to hear it here first.
What was it?
Are you ready? The medical emergency was he was a diabetic and they didn't give him his goddamn insulin for 5 fucking days. Sorry for my language.
Well, that would definitely do it.
Yeah, that would definitely do it. And this jail has had so many deaths. We've had over like 70 deaths the past 3 years, which is really too much because the other jail across the way in Dallas County, they have 1,300 more prisoners, but they only had 6 people die. So I'm over there giving them a hard time all the time. And I pay for it when I go to jail too, because I get in jail, I pay for it. Every time I go to jail, I pay for it for heckling them and doing what I do to them. So it's just too many.
Even this last time you were there, I thought it wasn't as bad as it.
Well, this last time I was there, it was pretty bad. But the time before that, when I was ill, it wasn't. But the time before this past time, it was pretty bad because they treat me bad when I go there. They don't like what I do. They don't like what my videos and stuff I make about them. So,
were you able to find your videos?
Yeah, I can let me find one for you. They hate me there. They hate me there because and they have ambulance leaving out there about 6 or 7 times a day. So every time I'm downtown, I look for an ambulance. And if it's there, I film it.
Well, you know what? And people probably think you're exaggerating about that, but you know what? Let me testify to that. Me driving around when I will tell you, Carolina, every time I was downtown, there was always an ambulance parked in front of that damn facility.
Right. That's because they have 5,000 people in there. That's the size of a small city. Think about it. That's the population of a small city in one block area. In a 1 block area. Now the problem too is the sheriff, because he doesn't know how to schedule people to work. So he's got people like, if you're in the good old boys system, you don't have to do anything there because you get to work 8 to 4 Monday through Friday. But anybody else coming on to work there, they have to work 12-hour shifts 6 days a week. So no wonder they're rude.
Yeah, I'm always seeing them when even when we went to the court, you know, for your trial and modest trial, I'm constantly seeing them walk across the street during shift change. So
yeah,
I mean, there's so many of those deputies that are constantly going back and forth, regardless of how many people that they're holding in that facility. You would think they'd have enough staff to be able to keep an eye on the things that they're supposed to keep an eye on.
Right. Well, tell me about the fentanyl overdose in there. Ooh, I wonder who brought the fentanyl in.
Oh, well, wait, I was going to ask that. How did they even get fentanyl in there?
But that comes from the jailers. Hello. That's where it comes from. It comes from the jailers.
Now, how would they be able to get that in there?
I just don't know. They have the open bags, you know, the plastic see-through bags that they they walk in and out with them, and you know that's what the deal is.
Are they using drones?
So much fentanyl small. I don't know how you can. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen fentanyl. I've had it put into my IV, but I've never seen fentanyl, so I don't know how they get it in.
I've never seen it, never had it, never played with it. I hear that's some nasty stuff.
Last time I was there, the last time I was in the hospital, I had it.
I heard it's pretty dangerous.
Well, I was administrated by them, so that's a little different, I guess. But they've had babies born. They had a baby. They just paid out. They paid out only, I think it was only about $150,000. No, wait, maybe it was $1 million. I think they paid $1 million to the family. A lady had a baby there unattended. The baby was there for 10 days before they discovered it. And they ran the mother and the baby to the hospital. And the baby died in the hospital 2 days later. So how do you have a baby unattended in a jail, right? And they don't find it for 10 days, and nobody gets in trouble for it.
You know what? I was reading about that. I think that happened in 2020, right?
Yeah. I think 2021. I think not too long ago.
I didn't move back to Fort Worth until about August of 22. So I'm just, I just started doing this about a year ago. That's how I came across, you via through Chili and Chili Long Island Audit were pretty much the first two channels I was watching. And that's how I found out about, wow. World's oldest living woman dies at 116 of natural causes. Are you sure? But anyways,
where was it?
Yeah, so that's how I came across you guys here in Fort Worth when I started doing it. And I was just playing one of Mata's videos on Facebook from when CJ was getting tossed around and Driver was talking about his issues with the Fort Worth PD, and they're just there needs to be a lot of change here going on.
Now here's a big problem that they had. They're overcrowded, right? And that's because if you look at their records that they have, the records of the jail rosters and such, they arrest 10 people a day in Tarrant County for trespassing, and they're always homeless people. And when you're a homeless person and you're arrested for trespassing, you're there for at least a year before your trial comes up. And they always have small bonds, $100, $150, but they're stuck there. They're stuck there until their trial comes up, and then they've been there longer than what the maximum sentence is. But what they do is they take a plea deal, time served, right? But they've been there a year when the real sentence is only like 6 months. We also have 25 drunk drivers a day arrested in Tarrant County, and a lot of them aren't really drunk. And the reason I'm saying that is because we have a grant right now to get the drunk drivers off the streets. So the more drunk drivers, the more people they arrest for drunk drivers, they get to keep the money. How a grant works is that the federal government will give the city money to get drunk drivers off the street. But in order to keep the money and not have to pay it back, they have to prove that they are getting drunk drivers off the street. So like 3 or 4 times ago when I was in jail, when I was arrested, there was a lady that was in my cell. She was arrested for DWI, but she wasn't even drunk. And the deal is that she had worked 3 12-hour shifts as a nurse and was just driving really tired, which is more dangerous than driving drunk. So now she didn't blow. I mean, she didn't do the field sobriety test. She blew when she got here. It was 0, but she still was sitting in jail with us. Like you would think that they would blow 0 and just get put out, right? But they don't. They don't. She was still stuck in jail and waiting for, all the processes to go through before she got out. And then she's going to have to pay all that money to pay the lawyers and everything to get her off, even though she blew 0s. And they just satisfied their grant requirements, which is you have to arrest so many people for drunk driving. So she was arrested for drunk driving, even though she wasn't drunk.
Yeah, they don't even care about the convictions, right? They just care about the arrest.
Just the arrest. So, yeah.
And I mean, and that's why they're doing a 3 to when I think when you went to jail, there was 3 to 1 on the good behavior time.
Yeah, 3 for 1s. 3 for 1s for time because they're so overcrowded. So there was the sheriff was crying, "Oh, we're so overcrowded, blah 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 blah." And so they went, unbeknownst to the taxpayers, they went to the commissioner's court and asked for some money, and they asked for $18 million. And what they did was they took 500 prisoners and they shipped them to the Garza County. And these were people that were supposedly getting shipped over to the state penitentiaries, right? They were on their last leg. Well, when they got to Garza County, after we spent $18 million, their jail did not pass the requirements and they were shut down. So we had to pay to bring all those people back. And it cost the taxpayers millions, $50 million. And all they had to do was just tell the Fort Worth Police Department to quit arresting people for criminal trespass. That's 10 a day. Add that up. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people sitting there for trespassing.
Well, that's, if you look at it, that's about 300 per month. That's if I look at that, isn't that just 3,600 people a year just on trespassing?
Just on trespassing that they could, not even have there. But see, they get money from the federal government. They get money from the state too. Like as many people as they have in jail, right? They get like $50 a day, $60 a day, and they think it's free money. It's not free money because that money's coming from somewhere, right? And anyways, that's so right. Like even when people are arrested and they get what's called a PR bond, which is public recognizance. In other words, they made their bond, they're ready to go. They still take those people, dress them up into a uniform, take them up to a pod, right? Like at 10 minutes to midnight, and then let them out at 10 minutes after midnight. So they get 2 days more payment from the state. So that's another reason why they're overcrowded. They're just trying to make money.
Some people,
if you make your bond, I'm at the goddamn door and let you out.
Well, it's like David, New York. They went and posted bail at I don't know, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. And I was telling him in the chat that he ain't gonna be out till like 6 a.m. the next morning.
Right.
Because they the minute you pay, they hold like another 8 to 10 hours.
Here.
They're just trying to get that thing to tick over to the next time set where we can collect more money. That's all they care about.
We definitely need some people coming to the commissioner's court meeting and talking about the prison, because the jail. I've talked to them several times. I'm looking for a video of where I've done one, but we got to pack it because it doesn't matter if you're a bum or homeless or a doctor or whatever. When you get killed in the county jail for no reason, something needs to be done with the sheriff.
Well, I mean, we're getting rid of the police chief, and hopefully we can pull from a national pool of chiefs. And if we can get the sheriff out and get rid of the mayor, I think we can maybe, fix some things here. And by the way, I wanted to thank Stomper for the $4.99 super chat. I was just trying to get a minute in there where I can actually acknowledge that. So thank you, Stomper. Guess what my sister sent me though, Carolina? Nice little battery pack so my phone doesn't die after two hours of filming. So I'm ready to go.
Okay,
let's go to Waco. Let's go to Waco. Citizen Not, what's going on? Do you have any of your videos you can pull up?
I'll look for one. Let me see. I heckle them pretty much.
One of the ones from the jail, or because I couldn't find them, but you know what? You know your videos better than I do.
Yeah, let me see.
I've seen a few of them. I just can't remember without looking at the thumbnails and the title.
Let me look for one. I'm looking for one.
A Pig's Daughter. There we go. I've seen her around.
Hey, Pig's Daughter.
What's the matter, you?
I butt dialed her the other day. I butt dialed her the other day. Let's see here.
Stephanie Jenks. Just trying to catch all the people that are coming a little late. Dale. Grateful Dabs. Cope Dog.
You should put, yeah, let's see here. Let me find one. Gosh, I have so many. It's hard to find them.
Well, shit. Sometimes you're putting out 2 videos a day.
Yeah. Let me find one.
David Murphy in the house. Look at that.
Hey, David Murphy.
I don't know where he's been. I ain't seen him in a while.
Probably working. They probably have real jobs.
Hey, I'm trying to find a real job. Nobody's hiring. Everybody's getting laid off right now because the holidays are over.
I saw that there was a big fight on your show the other day.
There's a what?
I thought there was somebody fighting on your show the other day. I'm not sure.
Really wasn't a fight. It was more of somebody being poked at, fun at, and the other person just responded in a manner that just looked like they were fighting. But we don't have a 25-foot rule here, Sly Shy.
What's a 25-foot rule?
Carolina has a 25-foot rule due to her bond.
I do. That's a bullshit.
There's no 25-foot rule in Texas. That's just because the judge wants to keep her butt out of jail, so he gave her 25 feet.
Keep me out of jail? What are you talking about? He wants to put me back in jail. That's why he gave me 25 feet.
I don't think the judge does. The cops may want to.
Yeah, the cops need to. They want to.
I think the judge is trying to just, shit, you need to be out there with the damn, one of those little laser digital measuring tape things and clicking on a spot and going, look, I'm 25 feet away. You can't do shit. But
it's for you.
You know, did you, I know you're looking that stuff up real quick, but did you hear about the new Florida 25-foot rule?
No.
They have to give you a warning to push you back before they can arrest you.
Oh, okay. I wish they had that here.
So they have to instruct you to move back, and then they have to give you a warning before they can actually arrest you.
That's I don't know if that's if they're going to really do that. I mean, they say they're going to do that, but are they really going to do that?
As long as you get it on video, that's the only thing that's going to save you. That's why I tell everybody, you need to record these cops. They lie all the time. I mean, look, you and I have had an encounter with the same 3 cops at that park. I straight up blatantly caught him lying on the police report, like big time. You've had Kruger. You've seen his police report. You've seen the report he wrote on Mata and lied on body cam footage. So they just do nothing but lie. Port Dirt Farmer, thanks for coming in. Who died is actually, I'm going to put this back up while I'm waiting on Carolina. But this is Mason Yancey. He's a Second Amendment. I can't find where I had him filed. He's a Second Amendment auditor, or I should say auditor, activist.
He was just here in Fort Worth at the gun buyback. He was just here for the gun buyback too. So I mean, he's Second Amendment auditor.
Man, I didn't want to call him an auditor, activist. Seek and destroy Juggalo News audits. That's cool. I like that name. Yeah, actually, I think she could. Somebody said, so what if they come to you? You supposed to yell 25 feet, you're violating my order? I think you could, because if you ran, they'd just charge you with evading.
Yeah, they can. I can, as long I can stand my ground. Let me see if I can find one of these here.
That's what I'm thinking.
Look through my lives. I have a bunch on the lives.
Are they
Jesus
on the
Christ,
live
I'm having trouble
streams?
here.
Is that maybe why I didn't find them?
Yeah, I have most of them on the live streams. Most of them are on the live streams.
Okay, yeah. See, I was looking at your I was mostly just looking at your videos. That's what I was looking at. So if I go in here real quick and go into, is it on your backup channel or your main channel?
No, it'd be on my main channel.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find one.
All right. So,
it's funny. I'm gonna get that taken down.
Do you never change your title because all it says is CFW Carolina Fort Worth is live?
Okay. Well, here's one here that I can put up.
Yeah, if you want to put it up, it'll be much easier for me.
Okay. No, that's a short. Never mind. Wish we could just.
I mean, Fort Worth. Look at this. Fort Worth police argue with Tarrant County deputies. That's actually kind of funny. One of ours is in jail, so that must have been Keebler. I remember Keebler getting arrested.
Here we go. Here we go.
You found one?
I found one where I was trying to get the sheriff ousted.
You're always trying to get the sheriff ousted. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get him up.
Well, I mean, if they were doing their job at the jail, then you wouldn't have to worry about it.
Correct.
I mean, I'm more focused on Fort Worth PD with the way shit's going on there, but I mean, then we have the county when they lock you up and then throw you in a cage, and then you end up getting unalived in the cage.
They're always locking me up.
Here we go. I think I found one. Who's bringing in the drugs?
Yeah, that's one. That's a good one, actually.
44 minutes long. So let me do this. Let me put this in 1.5.
Through it.
I was thinking we put it 1.5. That would speed things up. Because see, this is what she's talking about, guys. She's sitting right here at the jail. What's up, Blue Steel? She's literally right here at the jail.
Right, guys. Come on in. Come on in, guys. We're at the jail. Let's go visit the lady with the cat. And his name is jail. I'm at the jail. I'm going to wait for the ambulance.
See the ambulance? Did you pull one up, Carolina? Is that the one you want me to show, or do you want me to wait?
Last time I came here, there's some really bad people. Oh, let me find it. Fuck.
Carolina, do you want this one up?
Hang on, I got another one. Let's see how you do.
All right, I'm going to keep playing this one until you're ready.
I'm not using it. I'm using it for live. How's everybody? Hey, Luz, how are you? Christopher, Joe, hello. Control back. I couldn't believe it. My car started spinning. Like, you know how when they try to wipe people out to make them pull over? Well, it doesn't happen to my car. I got control of it again. So this is my 4th Charger. My next car will be a Charger too. And then
What's that?
See, what I do is I give them a hard time when they bring the patient out, because the reason I film the patient isn't because I'm trying to embarrass the patient. It's because they won't give us the rosters and tell us. They're so non-transparent. It's the only way to find out why these people are getting hurt. Are they getting hurt by the guards? Are they getting hurt by other prisoners? Did they not get their medicine? And so I try to get some details, because they won't give us any details. They won't tell us why. They won't tell us why they're.
They literally have an ambulance there full time, pretty much.
It seems like it.
I don't think they're making them anymore. Thanks to, can they really force us to get electric cars? I mean, I guess they cut the gas stations off, right? And so we can't have gasoline cars anymore. But what the heck? I don't understand why the government can tell capitalism what to do, or tell people what they can make and not make, and what they can invent and not invent, and what they can be in the entrepreneur. I mean, what they can be.
What's that?
I think there's one in the basement for you.
Yeah, I saw one in the basement. I just wasn't sure if you wanted me to bring it up yet.
Oh yeah. Let me see. No, that one's not good. This is where they give me a hard time. We can play that.
You got to play it though. You got to hit your play button.
Play it? Okay. They give me a hard time.
I brought it up there for you.
All right.
I brought it up there for you, but you got to play it.
Every time I try to go to the courthouse, they hate me. They hate me.
Take my hair down. No, you're not going to argue with me. Hey, don't tell the judge why I'm not here.
Hang on a second. You got it fast forwarded?
No.
Yes, because you won't. Because you are making me. I'm not taking my hair down. You're not making any other person take it down. You're just making me take it down.
They just made me take my hair down. Okay, wait. Here's another one. Turn this off. Let me turn this one off so I can present.
What we got in here? We got New York tyrant hunter. We got a Second Amendment activist who died in the county jail. What was it on Friday? I think it was last Friday.
So I push present. Video file. Oh, share screen. I have to go to share screen, right? Present.
Yeah, you have to go to share screen. Yeah.
Oh, that's how you do it. Share screen. Okay. And then we'll do the. Is that it?
Ghost Man, what's up, buddy? Ozzy Nathan, New York tyrant hunter.
Okay, I think I figured it out how to do this. Okay, I'm in the basement.
I see it in
right?
the basement now. I got you.
Right.
I got you. Yeah.
This is when I was punking the sheriff, because the sheriff. Here's what the sheriff does. He spends a lot of money. On this video right here, the sheriff got a big grant to stop human trafficking. Well, the son of a bitch couldn't find any human traffickers, and he was about to have to pay the money back. So to save his ass, what he did was he started do you know that app called Tinder or something like that? Tinder, where you go to have
Tinder.
Yeah, he started an application like that to make it look like Tinder, right? But what he was doing is he was arresting Johns, right? He was arresting Johns so that he would not have to pay that money back for that grant that he took. And so that's what this video is about. I was trying to get a job as one of the prostitutes.
Once upon a time, there was a sheriff named Daddy Bill who got a bunch of money from the federal government in order to stop human trafficking. But sadly, he didn't find not no human traffickers whatsoever, and he did not want to pay that money back. He had a great idea. He started Operation Buyer Beware. And because most people think human trafficking is about sex, he used the internet and decoys to trap, entice, and trick his own citizens into spending money on prostitution. He ruined lives, created divorces, and put a bunch of people in jail. He used his own citizens to keep the money. We never see Bill. He's there now.
I was with my
He might be here.
It's Friday. He probably left like at 9 in
So
the morning.
we won't see him. So let's go and check if he's here. We're gonna ask Daddy Bill. Bill Warfare Sheriff. Why did he accept thousands of dollars for drug trafficking to get it off our street? Drug trafficking, human trafficking.
And then turn it into a sting on the internet.
Yeah, you know what he did? This is what he did. He could not find any human traffickers. So what they did was they got an expert in the computers, and they used decoys on the computers to get a few businessmen and stuff to justify why they used all that money. Anybody can do that. Thank you. We'll go over here. Look on the plaza.
I'm trespassed out of that building, by the way.
You're trespassed in that building too?
Yeah.
Records, communications, warrants, administration. I guess it's 7. Hey, do you know,
I found another jail video.
what floor the decoys are on? The decoys. The decoys, the human trafficking decoys, the ones that get online and entice the businessmen to come out, and then they arrest them for prostitution. I was told to come here to apply, and I forgot what floor.
I'm applying for a sex decoy
I can
job.
interview with you.
Even he's trying not to
I
laugh.
would say to the guy on the phone and get him out for prostitution. I could tell him all kinds of things. Because that's what they do. They talk on the phone like that. So it means there's got to be females working there. So I wonder what the interview process is. Do you think I'll have to demonstrate my talents?
I have no
idea. Well,
he's trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
Well, where does he keep his decoys? Where's Daddy Bill keep his decoys?
He's smiling.
Does he keep him in his house? Am I going to have to do any kind of like physical activity to interview? You know, I mean, he's got to justify all that money he took from the federal government. So of course he's using the decoy program, you know. So, I mean, I'd be happy to help him spend that money. I can spend money really easily. I'd be a great decoy, I promise you. Oh, I do have one here. Here's my card. I do have a card. Oh, yeah. Whenever you find out where the decoys are, you can give him my card. Yeah, but I didn't write that I was a professional decoy.
This poor guy, he's just trying not to laugh.
No, I don't think so. Here's my card. Did they shut that program down? The decoy program?
He was bragging on the news how he got 110 Johns from this decoy program.
They only have enough money. They have to spend it all.
It's like a big trick. A lot of them got out of it because it was an enticement.
You know what the program is?
I'm worried about the guy coming up behind him.
I'm supposed to come here for an interview for a decoy on the internet? No. Why can't nobody tell me? I wonder what Daddy Bill likes. Maybe I should call Daddy Bill, see if I can get him out. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do.
What's up, Jeff?
Call Daddy Bill and show him what I can do. Hey, Daddy Bill. Hey, Daddy Bill. I'm here to apply for a decoy job. That's right. Let me practice for a minute. Hang on. Yeah, he does. I should just call him and leave that. Like, you know, where they say at the tone, you know, say your message. I'd go like this. I'd go, hey, Daddy Bill, it's Carolina. I'm here to interview for the decoy program. Yeah, buddy. I would just love to see you right here in front of me.
This guy's trying not to laugh.
For the modeling fee and $175 for the agency fee. Do you think you could handle that? I take American Express, MasterCard, and of course cash. And you bring the cocaine, Daddy Bill, because I know that you've confiscated some cocaine. So you bring that along too. And I'll let you do a line off my ass. How's that sound, Daddy Bill?
I'll let you do a line off my ass.
Yeah, your wife can watch. It's okay. She can watch if she wants to. Maybe she'll learn something. You think? How's that sound? Do you think I'd be good? Do you think I'd be hired? Do you think they'd hire me? I think they would. What do you think, sir? What do you think? Was that good? Do I need to be a little bit more explicit and sexual? I can do that. You want to hear that? You want me to be a little more explicit? Would you be like offended by it?
Carolina, I think you're making them hornless.
Oh,
I know.
They're just not going to let me know if I get the job or not. I guess I'll just have to wait for Daddy Bill to call me.
So I go upstairs to look for Daddy Bill.
There's my card. Have Daddy Bill call me. Is it locked? Oh, it's locked. I guess they're scared.
They knew us. They locked me out.
That's so scary. They're so scared. Why are they scared?
I don't think it's her. I think it's him that wants it. Like
See, the guy behind the desk.
How are you?
Yeah.
Are you one of the people that were decoys? Were you a decoy? You're not a decoy? Okay. I want to talk to a decoy. He said he wasn't a decoy. I think it's another guy. Hello. How are you? Are you with?
Chief Kervin, and who are you?
I'm Carolina.
Can I help you?
Oh, I was just looking for some decoys.
Looking for what?
Some decoys. 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 You know, decoys.
No, I don't.
You don't know what a decoy is?
A decoy. I know what a decoy is. I don't know the term that you're using to express.
Oh, the decoys, the computer decoys. No.
What's up, Joko?
How do you get through there?
no, it's okay.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Grab my hand.
Grab a hand now? Oh, this is where we were when we.
Yeah, this is where I just came.
Yeah.
I came right now, right here. Yeah. You could ask them why we did that.
Yeah. No, there's nobody here. Oh.
What'd you see what this lady said?
Because the receptionist always knows everything, right? Hi. I was wondering if I could, I want to do an interview with one of the decoys.
The what?
One of the decoys, you know the decoys?
Did you want internal affairs or?
No, it's the sex trafficking unit, the decoys that.
Oh, they're not here in the office at this time.
So where do we go for them? Where's their regular office?
They're over here, but they're
The
not.
decoys. How many decoys do you have?
I'm sorry.
How many do you have?
A few, yes. I
So
have
can I apply for one? Because I can talk smack on the computer. I mean, I can entice those guys right out of their little shells, take their money.
Can I get your name and number, and I can get it to?
Sure. Well, I'm sure he knows. They already know who I am, I think.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I would love to decoy. Isn't there another way I can like just is there an online application? Oh, so it's all done secretly. So we don't know how many decoys there are. Do you know how many there are? Is there an opening?
I do have that information, but
See, they really have decoys.
Well, is there any openings? Because I don't want to go ahead. I don't want to bother you if there's no openings. You could always use a good sex trafficker, right?
there's not any openings at this time.
Okay.
She's trying not to laugh
I
too.
could talk some real smack on that phone compared to all them. No,
Anyways.
that's okay. Thank you.
I'm getting bored. So
Take that.
I went outside and yeah. So yeah, they wouldn't give me a job as a sex decoy. But I did find one where I'm heckling them outside.
This is definitely I can here we go, where they're coming out here on the stretcher.
You found one? Yeah.
I'll get it. Anyways, this church. Here we go. I'll tell you guys about that after.
Yeah, they're coming out right here
Oh, no,
because I kind of fast forwarded to see where they were.
So, anyways, this church wants to put the. What they do to you? What they do to you? Do you need me to call anybody? There's people out here that care about you. We care about what's happening in here. So I'm sorry that happened to you.
In the part that doesn't need to be fast
Are you sick?
forwarded.
Why'd y'all take so long to call the ambulance? Why didn't you call the ambulance when you first asked?
That's it.
Huh? Why didn't y'all call the ambulance when you first asked for it? Are you deaf? What's wrong with you? What's the person that's going to ride with her? Is that you going to ride with her? Who's going to ride with her? Hey, when's the last time you falsified a police report? A report? Are you allowed to have all those tattoos in jail like that? What gang are you in? What are those gang incentives of? What gang are you in? Who's bringing the fentanyl into the prisoners and killing them? Why aren't y'all feeding them? Why are people starving to death in there? Why do you have people committing suicide by jumping off railings? Who's bringing the fentanyl into them? Taylor? Who's bringing the fentanyl in? Who's bringing the fentanyl into the prisoners? You know? How come y'all had such a problem with the commissary over at Green Bay Unit? Do you have a fighting room over here like you did at the Green Bay Unit? They have a dungeon where they get to fight. Do you guys have a fight room over here? How many people died this month? When's the last time you saw the sheriff over here? I bet never. I bet he doesn't even know who you are. He never comes over here. You know he can't ride a horse. The sheriff can't even ride a horse. Did you know that he's in a church where they talk tongues? So I guess he doesn't know how to communicate over here because you guys don't understand tongues, right? Probably not. When's the last time you falsified a report? When's the last time you covered somebody that was late coming to work and stuff? When's the last time you saw somebody beat a prisoner up and you didn't say nothing? What gang are you in? You got all those gang tattoos. Are you part of like the what is that, Irish whatever they are? Got the 4-leaf clovers and stuff? What is that? Is that 4-leaf clover? What is that? A Celtic cross? Celtic cross. Yeah, that's what it is. Some date. 8/30 something. I don't know. I can't read the rest of it. I don't know. There's some shading. How come you didn't put no color on your tattoos? Is that supposed to be the black ink? Why is it fading already? You should go get it touched up. You touch your tattoos. How much do you have to pay for them? What shift do you usually work? Do you have to work 12-hour shifts?
I'm gonna pull up this one here she's got ready. You ready to play that one on your screen, Carolina?
Yeah. Violate anybody's rights today? Put anybody in handcuffs today? Do you work for the jail? Do you work for the jail? Boy, do they not have a height requirement there? I'm a little bit taller than you. Yeah. They don't have, how tall are you? I think he's shorter than you are, Manuel. He's little. They don't have a height requirement. Hey, do y'all not have a height
You
requirement?
turn back the other way.
I'm taller than he is.
This one's really good. I really think this is good.
Did they beat you up? Officer Oak, did you beat somebody up again? Are you beating people up now again? What's going on? Oh, it's not Officer Oak.
Mask.
Yes,
This
Officer
is
Oak left you
mask.
off. Did they hurt you? Did they hurt you? Every patient deserves privacy when they're being loaded into an ambulance. But because Tarrant County Jail is non-transparent, we got to do what we got to do. The Tarrant County Jail has had more in custody deaths than any other county jail in the state of Texas. And it's not because of COVID. Prisoner advocates at the jail project have received hundreds of complaints about the abuse and about the lack of medical attention that the prisoners receive. And they won't tell us why. Just to give you an idea of how bad it really is, a baby was born inside a cell and the staff did not know for 2 days. The baby was born unassisted and sadly died on the 10th day. Not one person being loaded into an ambulance has asked me to go away or asked for privacy. They seem relieved that somebody on the outside cares about what's going on the inside. Why'd you wait till the last minute to do everything? Why didn't you get him help right away? Why'd you have to wait? Where's Officer Oak today? Yeah, it's time for you to get a new job. That's right. How many people do you see get violated every day? How many people get mistreated up there? How many people died this year? Do you know? What's the death count this year? What's the death count this year? Do you know? Do you know what the death count is this year? What is it? Do you need some medical help? Something wrong with you?
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you need some
That's
help?
a lot. 21 to 20.
You're shaking a little bit. Do you need some help? He's shaking a little bit. Jesse's his name?
That's his name, Jesse.
Do you remember where he lives? That guy that was loaded into the ambulance, he died. Did you already call this boy's family to let him know
Really?
he was sick? Yeah. Why didn't y'all do it like the first time he asked for medical help? Why didn't you do it? Do something about it. Didn't want to be coming to this ambulance stuff all the time, right? Officer Oak talks to me. Why don't you talk? What's wrong
Now,
with
how'd you find out that he died?
Because Manuel knew him. Are you ashamed? Is that why you don't want to talk or answer questions? You're ashamed. Okay, so where's Daddy Bill? How come he's never here? Where's Daddy Bill? How come he's never here? Daddy Bill. He's gonna let y'all take the fall. Watch. He's never here. He needs to be able to trust and verify, but verify. He doesn't do that. Famous words of Ronald Reagan. Trust the people, but verify it. He's not verifying what y'all are doing. There's too many ambulances going out, too many deaths. People being mistreated all the time. If you see some mistreatment, are you going to snitch? Do you snitch on the people that are mistreating the people? I guess not. He won't answer, so I guess he doesn't. So you just let it go and look the other way? Because it's not part of your job to snitch on the people doing the bad stuff?
They do what they did in that movie, 137 shots. They all got on the stand and pled the fifth.
Oh, he's going to go plead the fifth. Yeah, that'll work. That's right. They don't want to answer questions. You got to wait for him to drive off. Otherwise, you're stuck with me. When's the last time you violated someone's rights? When's the last time you falsified a police report? When's the last time you covered for somebody who was violating somebody's rights? Did you ever do that? I guess so, because you won't answer. I'll take that as a yes. Have you ever falsified one of these reports? Blink once for yes, twice for no. Blink once for yes, twice for no. Your eyes are starting to water. Have you ever falsified one of the reports up here? Blink once for yes, twice for no.
This dude's straight up trying not to blink at this point.
He's cheating. He's blinking like that. Ah, once. He did. How come some people get hot food and some people don't?
Bruce Gas, what's going on?
Have you ever seen somebody violate somebody's rights up here? Blink once for yes, blink twice for no. He's like, what's taking you all so long? I got to get rid of this lady. Anyways, I guess he doesn't want to play the blinking game. He can't play the blinking game. The blinking game's not working for him. Okay.
Oh, come say hi to Daddy.
So we lost our officer. Where's Officer Oaks today? See, it's a shame. It's a shame that we have to stand out here and monitor you because you won't be transparent with us. That's shameful. I'm glad the people with the babies suing your ass. You baby killers.
Have a nice afternoon.
All right.
Anyways, let me show this real quick because everybody's like asking who has died. So
yeah, show who died. Show who died at our jail.
I gotta show this. So this was 8 days ago. Lay down, Brownie. Lay down. Come here, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. You gotta lay down, buddy. All right. So we got a 31-year-old Mason Yancey, Second Amendment activist, who was arrested in Grapevine. On Christmas Eve, he was 23rd, he was transported to county. And that was on Wednesday, I believe it was, or Tuesday. That was Tuesday night. And then he basically told him whatever medical problems he was having, and through his through like a little intake interview that they do.
But that's not,
it says
that's
it right
not true.
here.
That's not true. That's all a lie on there. That's all a lie. The real truth is this guy was whatever that was written in that paper.
But during this intake, doesn't he tell them that I'm diabetic and I need insulin?
Yes, but look at the newspaper. The newspapers are lying, right? Whoever told them this is lying. Whoever told the newspaper this is lying. The guy was a type 2 diabetic and did not get his medicine. This is why he died.
Well, I never said that. Like, I just said this medical interview intake, but everything else may be because I want to know why he would need to even be on a detox protocol to begin with. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense because they said he was arrested for drug paraphernalia, but anything can be drug paraphernalia. Anything.
Well, yeah, if he had insulin needles, which is if he's diabetic and he needs insulin, that would be a reason he would have insulin and needles on him. Exactly. So anything like that could be labeled as drug paraphernalia.
Right. And that's what's supposed to be done. But see, all this medical stuff is always overlooked. Always, right? So this guy did not die from any kind of natural medical problem. He died because they wouldn't give him his diabetic stuff.
Well, think about it. A 31-year-old in jail, and I've seen pictures of Mason. He doesn't look like a crackhead. He's not, severely obese, but he could be a type 1 diabetic, like you're saying.
Yeah.
And all it takes is a couple days of not getting insulin and going into it. I had a cousin. I don't think I've ever publicly told this story out on the YouTube world, but I have a cousin who died about 10 years ago. Okay. And he's been a type 1 diabetic his whole life. And I've seen him when he has an episode from not like skipping 1 or 2 insulin shots through the course of the day. I've seen it. Well, about 10 years ago, my cousin Nick, he decided that he didn't want to live anymore. He got tired of it, and he was taking insulin his whole life. And what did he do? He stopped taking his insulin, and he got really sick, and he ended up dying really quick.
How long did it take?
I think it took less than a week. I think it took like 3 to 6 days.
Yep.
He got really sick. He didn't take his insulin and just.
But see, most of the people that have died in this jail are homeless people, people without families. Those kind of people, right? Those kind of people. So they don't have family that cares. So now suddenly we're getting the one before this was a military vet that had a family here. They cared. They came to every commissioner's court meeting and complained.
In fact, I've seen the old man actually. I don't know if he was related or a friend, but when I was driving back there after it happened, 5 or 6 months ago when it happened, every time I drove around that county detention center, this old man would be out there with the sign and protesting out there on the corner by himself.
Yep.
And I always make sure I honked for him, because he was out there supporting the veteran that died.
Yeah, and they're going to be going to court over that real soon. So this is from the Fort Worth Star Telegram, but they're just printing what the jail's telling them. It's this guy was not in. He was so young. He's a Second Amendment auditor. He didn't, it was because of diabetes that this guy died. That's why we're calling for a mass. What day is it?
January 14th.
Yeah.
10 days from now.
Yeah, we're going to pack the commissioner's court and we're going to demand answers. We've been demanding answers for 2 years. This is one of my things that I worked so hard for. And it's just not, they won't, the commissioner and the DA and the sheriff, they're buddies. They're just big buddies. They all go to the same church, blah, 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 blah. And they're just not telling on each other. And this time they really made a mistake by doing this, because this is going to go nationwide now. I'm telling you. Absolutely.
Mason Andrew Yancey, that's what it is. So, and I was trying to pull up a picture of him, so that way, I think this.
You can see how healthy he is. You can see how healthy he is.
This is. I'm pulling up his Facebook page because this has got seeking justice. This is right here. So. I saw a picture of him. I probably need to bring this down just a hair. They had a picture. They had a picture of him on the profile that I just pulled up. So that's why I was looking. But I mean, he's got a cowboy hat on. He looked like he was healthy. So I guess this is where we're going to be holding the protest on the 14th. Is right there at the downtown courthouse.
It's actually across the street from there. Right across the street.
Across the street?
Yeah. So you just gotta look for that. It's directly across the street from there.
This is Mason. This is Mason Yancey. And I'm thinking you guys can see it on the screen. Yeah, you guys can see it on the screen. So this is him right here. Tell me that looks like someone who's all cracked out or I mean that is too healthy.
We had a gun back. We had a gun buyback. The police were buying back guns, and he was there for that. So I've been working hard on this deal.
I'm sharing. As soon as I close this tab here, hang on a second. This is
so that's what we're calling for. We're calling for as many people that can come to please come.
So yep, and if you guys can make it, that'd be great. But this is him right here. So, and CJ Grisham knew him, and he was surprised that this had happened. And Cammed Up Caveman, nice of you to join us, buddy. Duat Asha. But yeah, this Second Amendment activist who died was unalived in our jail due to, according to Carolina, didn't get his insulin for at least 3 days, because it was 3 days, at least 4 days, because
he was transferred
in Grapevine, because he was arrested in Grapevine and then he was transported to county. And then 3 more days of not having his insulin just did the trick. That's 4 days without insulin. Wizard 1 appreciate you coming in. So this is what we're doing, is we're calling any activist and all activists that on January 14th. I don't know of a time yet. I was actually trying to pull that up real quick.
The commissioner's court starts at 10 in the morning, so you got to get there early because it's going to be packed.
So I believe this is. I'm going over here real quick.
I've got one more video to share, and then we can wrap it up.
Okay. They're saying that this is they're doing it at the 100 West Weatherford. I don't know why they're doing it at the main courthouse. That's where they've got it at.
It's across the street from there. It's an annex. That's where the commissioner's court is.
Okay.
It's across the street from there, right across the street from that courthouse.
I was just trying to pull it up. So.
On the other side of it is a park. There's a park on the back of it, and it's going to be the building right in front of that courthouse that you showed.
Okay. So let me do this. Let me pull up your last video. What do you got? eBay? You over there looking at eBay?
I was looking at eBay earlier.
That's what you got on the screen right now.
Oh, that's not the right one. Wait. Don't put that one up. Pull that one down.
Rodney K. Well, I've already got it up. You gotta change your screen.
Oh, okay. Let me cross it off.
You gotta pick the screen you want and then hit the little blue tab that says share.
Don't want that one. Okay. I was looking at eBay earlier. Let's see here. So the video's right here. So I got to put.
I believe he passed at the jail. Did he pass at the jail, or did he make it to the hospital?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he died at the jail. Okay, there you go.
Did y'all have any in custody deaths today? Are you old enough to work there?
People
are you old enough to work
me.
there? Are you? Did you kill anybody today? Any in custody deaths? Take anybody to the hospital? How come you guys don't snitch on people? I mean, there's an 800 number. Why don't y'all do that? Why don't y'all snitch on those people that are doing it? Because it's making y'all look bad when we find out. They're going to be coming, the feds are. A lot of these people are up here for just not paying tickets or petty crimes that they could have just ticketed and released, but they didn't.
5,000 people in that building.
Get the money from
those two buildings right there.
The treasure box.
That's crazy.
Yep.
It's a house of horrors. House of horrors. And people just walk by, don't even know what's going on up there.
Yeah, we don't even know that there's 5,000 people in that building every day.
Right here in front.
Always an ambulance out there.
You have another in custody death? Is there another in custody death?
Ma'am?
Is there another in custody death? Is there another in custody death?
No, ma'am, I'm not allowed to talk to you about that.
Okay, they can't talk.
Is there a memo out there about that? Did they put a memo out about that? They didn't put a memo out about that? Is that why you guys?
What is your name, ma'am?
Carolina.
Carolina what?
Carolina what? In Fort Worth.
Last name.
In Fort Worth. You don't know what my last name is? You should know. You guys broke the world's record on in custody deaths for the state of Texas. That's pretty cool. How come Daddy Bill is never here? How come that's what we hired him for. We voted him to run the jail, but he's never there. He lets his henchmen do all the work. Why is Daddy Bill never at work? Why is he out using all that traveling money? What's that about? He's supposed to run the jail. Why is he never there? I've never seen him up there in the jail. How come they don't have hot food for the inmates anymore? Three cold meals a day. Did you know that half the people up there are not even there? They haven't been to court yet. Did you know that? They haven't been to court yet. So they're really allowed just, innocent people up there and some ticket holders, some people that didn't pay their tickets. So I don't see why those kind of people have to be abused. How come they don't get good medical care? Why do you guys gotta have so many people dying? Did you guys have a baby born lately?
Have a good day.
You're supposed to be courteous. You're not supposed to ignore.
A woman gave birth while alone in a Fort Worth jail cell Sunday, May 17th. The Tarrant County Sheriff's Office says they knew the woman was pregnant and they were having staff check on her regularly, but she did not immediately tell staff after giving birth. Now she's been in jail.
This video. I'm going to re-release this video. I'm going to re-release this video. Let's put it up again.
Oh, you got so many in custody deaths up there. Did you have any deaths today? Was there any in custody deaths today? Was there any in custody deaths today? How many were there? Have you participated in any of them? What's the problem up there? Why are there so many people up there beating people up? Why isn't anybody snitch? Why don't you go do something about that?
They avoid me all the time over there. I don't know why.
Did y'all have any in custody deaths today? Was there any in custody deaths today? In custody deaths.
Oh,
not that
I do not believe so.
How come Daddy Bill's never up there with y'all? Why do you have the good old boy system of advancement?
Have a good day, ma'am.
Do you have a good day every day when you go to work like that? How come you don't snitch on the people that are doing it? Why do you let the people get away with that? Is that fun? How do you sleep at night? Don't have any more in custody deaths today? Any babies born? Beat anybody up in here? Violate anybody's rights? Anybody die in custody today? Did you violate anybody's rights? Any babies born? Did you see Daddy Bill up there today? How come Daddy Bill's never up there working with y'all? Why does he let y'all take the fall? How come he's not up there doing his job? Why does he use the good old boy system of advancement? Why is the morale so low? Why do so many people die? Why is there suicides? How come y'all abuse the people up there? Do you know half of them haven't been to court yet? Can y'all sleep good at night knowing that people are getting hurt? How come you don't tell on the people that are doing it? Makes you look bad. Makes you all look bad when you don't tell. You don't need to snitch before it all comes tumbling down. There's going to be investigations.
They hate me.
Heroes.
So that's what I do. I do that all the time over there. All the time I go live and I do that.
Why don't you talk to see if you get a tour of the jail with your camera?
I've been up there so many times myself without a camera. And they're so mean to me up there too. They are. They're mean to me.
But yeah, just to let everybody know, this is Mason Andrew Yancey, Second Amendment activist who started a Second Amendment organization and started the movement to get things going with the Second Amendment here in Texas. And I believe CJ knows him pretty well, right?
Yeah. CJ was one of the ones that writes a lot of legislature for the Texas government so we can do open carry, keep our guns. So we're calling for everybody who's able to come to the Commissioner Court meeting to demand answers. I've been doing this for about 2 years, demanding answers, and I can't get answers. And maybe now, there's also a group of about 6 people that work at a church. Every Commissioner's Court, they're up there too, trying to find out if we could get something done at the jail. We need some kind of investigation or something, because a lot of them are dying unnecessarily. And we're not getting any transparency. We're not getting any body cam footage. And this maybe with a lot of people showing up, maybe we can show them that we mean business. So we're calling for everybody, even if you don't give a speech, to come to the Commissioner's Court meeting on what day, BZ?
January 14th. So it's 10 days from now.
I've already.
It's going to be on. It's going to be on Tuesday, not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. You said it's at 10 a.m.?
Yeah, it starts at 10. Now, they're going to do regular Commissioner Court business too, and they don't have too much. But I've already alerted a couple of my sources in the media. So they're going to be there with big cameras too. So it's going to be a big deal. And we need to show these people that they can't do this to us, because it's covered up. It's covered up all the way in the court system, everything. So, if you want to come film with me with these, I had clarification too. I got that. I'm on. Okay, let me explain what happened. A lot of people don't know, but I got sentenced to 30 days in jail. 30 days in jail. And on my last day of jail, they took me out, and the judge says, "Oh, I'm not going to give you any more jail time. I'm going to give you probation instead." I'm like, "Dude, I only have one more day." Right? And they wanted me to sign some paperwork saying that I'm giving up the one day left that I had in jail for probation with conditions, right? I refused to sign the paper, but it doesn't matter. There's no magic words to get out of anything. I was pulled out of the jail, put on probation, and one of my conditions is I can't film police from 25 feet away, unless I'm 25 feet away. However, I got clarification, and guess what? Jailers aren't police. So I'm going to go back up there, and I'm going to be filming them every single day starting tomorrow, until the commissioner's court meeting, asking questions just like I did there. I mean,
well, that's true too, because the jailers don't have any jurisdiction outside that correction facility.
That's correct. A lot of them changed their clothes, though. I was showing up so much that they were bringing an extra pair of clothes and changing while they got to work, so I wouldn't recognize them when they got out. But we need all the help we can get on that day, because we got to show them that they can't be killing people up in the jail anymore. So, and they can't be mean to me in the jail no more either. I hate that. So that's what
they're supposed to they're supposed to babysit. They're not supposed to be there torturing people.
Right. So I'm up. So I don't know if you want to keep going with the show with something else, go ahead. But I got everything I wanted to say out.
Well, that was the main thing, but I mean, I don't mind showing some videos.
The other day, I want to know about that. There was somebody up there. Who's Jonesy? Somebody named Jonesy or something.
I'm not going to get into that at this time, okay. Carolina.
All right. I don't know who that is, but anyways, I'm going to.
You know who it is, and I'm not going to get into it today.
I'm leaving. So please come to the Commissioner's Court meeting, everybody that can. Thank you. I'm leaving right now.
You're out of here? All right. I'll see you later. Killing me, Smalls. I'm just checking to see who's live real quick, so just hang on. Got a few people that are live. I'm gonna probably end this live, but I want you guys do me a favor. Kansas City Accountability is still live. I need you guys. I'll be live later tonight. I'm gonna go out over the stockyards. It's Saturday, so I'm gonna go over there and see what I can find. Now that I've got the battery pack, I can be out there a little longer. Got my tripod. Yes, she does. I don't want to call it berating. I call it barraging. She gives them a barrage of questions. So just to let you guys know, before we do anything, I have posted right here on my channel right here. Hold on. I gotta pull this up real quick. I think you guys can see that right there. So that's posted on my community page. You guys will see me right there. If you guys want to come over to the Vigilance Committee and watch a video or two or whatever Cliff Williams is deciding to feature, I'll be there as well. In the meantime, I've got Kansas City Accountability live. And if you guys will show the love, drop me some comments, likes, super chats, anything you can leave down below on the pay links. I'm going to get out of here, but before you do, make sure you all go over to Kansas City Accountability and put in BZ Watchdog Raids to let him know that I sent you guys over there, because I'm going to head over there when I end the stream. So I will see you guys on the next live stream, and thank you all for coming in. Again, I'll see you on the next live stream. Later, Gators.